There was a lot of good and a lot of stuff that you can see we still need to work on. It wasn't our cleanest scrimmage. We had more balls on the ground than what we've had the first 2 weeks combined, and I'm going to attribute that to just being the third week of a 3-week camp. Those are things we need to get corrected and that you don't need to have. I've seen us play cleaner than this. We had a couple of snaps there with the third group that we haven't had. I'd been really pleased with how well that our third group had been executing for last week. The third group really executed well. Today they look like a third group. And then we had a couple of balls on the ground with the ones and twos that we hadn't been having. That's stuff we need to get corrected. I was very pleased with our corner play. We've gone after our corners in all 3 scrimmages, and I really thought they played well today, and that was something I was glad to see. I think because we'd lost a good corner over there. We had lost some pass rushers. I thought our pass rush was better today. So we're coming on in some areas that we needed to come on. I thought the young guys played well on both sides. Our 2 defense got off the field against the 1 offense. Our 2 offense scored against the 1 defense. That means there's some young guys doing well, because I've seen that 1 offense do some good things, and I know that 1 defense has some good players on it and seen them play well. So, there were some young guys stepping up and making some plays. Fernandez really ran the ball hard. Dylan Smith, continues to gain yards whenever we give him the football. So, and it gets, and Carlos, we didn't. I don't know how many carries he had. I know he had a big one on. I think it was a 3rd or 4th down. It may have been a 4th down. He ran a little sweep and took it in. I don't know. And then I know he had a handful of other carries, but we tried not to run him too awful much. But Fernandez ran the ball well. I thought Kier Crossley, again, I think he had another good day. Fernandez ran it well. Dylan Smith. It wasn't Hayden's best day. But Hayden's best day is really, really good. But I thought I thought he came back after a little bit of a rough start and pulled that group together and got that group going. I think I tell you, Nathan Grant has shown up a lot to me. Eric Jackson on the defensive line. Eric's a really good player. Vidal Scott, we just got cleared through the NCAA clearinghouse, and I don't know if y'all noticed him, but I flat sure did watching that. We had a hard time blocking him. He is very twitchy and explosive and got upfield fast. I know Coach Stacks was him and Roy were having some good conversation over there. Roy is a very passionate football player and a good foot. Roy always lifts the level up over there, and those linebackers, very, very solid group with James Graves and Raphael Garner and Roy, and then you throw in Reggio. I noticed Reggio Dean a couple of plays and Matt Hall today. Now we're going to flip the switch big time to Kansas State. This has been a long camp. It's been, I say I've been doing this. This is my 30th year, and this was our longest camp. But it was kind of, I think it was our best camp, and I think the kids the ones that have been around for a while, would say that spreading it out probably helped it. You spend 3 weeks in camp, whereas back in the day, you'd spend 2 weeks, 2 weeks and 2 days, 2 weeks, 3 days, something like that. But it's been 3 full weeks. And we've had 3 full days off in 3 weeks, where it's don't come over, don't even show up over here other than treatment, getting the ice or whatever. So now, we've worked against ourselves as much as we need to. At this point, now we need to flip the switch, and that'll give us 2 full weeks to, we play 2 weeks from today, and that'll give us, so it's kind of like an open week and then a game week. So we will practice, school starts, we got Bear Nation celebration, you got picture day, there's a bunch of some stuff that'll be going on this week. But we need to go ahead and get well introduced to Kansas State, and then have a good game week getting ready for Kansas State. Yeah, the attention and focus will definitely switch to them after this.
Brandon, one time.